Welcome back to another episode of Finding Paradise. We are back. Look, Neil, all we need to do is to get over that wall. I don't know what you're planning, but let's try and keep it simple. Don't worry, it doesn't get any simpler than this. Is that hookshot? Come on, give me a break. I've always wanted to try this. Alright, I guess it's straightforward enough. Here! Oh. I can feel it, Ava. What? This hookshot. Is the hookshot that will pierce the heavens! It pierced a planet? Moon? What is that? Dude, unshrink Neptune and put it back in orbit right now! Relax, it was copy paste, not cut paste. Not to mention, in part, procedurally generated. Now, let me just turn on its localized gravity. Wait, what? What is wrong with you? What? You said it was alright to use my hookshot. Now let's just turn the gravity off and... Oh, thank God you did just fall down there again. Bye, Neptune. Thanks for the lift. You didn't need... Well, I guess you needed the hookshot to get it. At least it wasn't Uranus. What was that? Nothing. Let's get going. Okay. Is this something I actually look at? No. Talk about staying up past bedtime. Don't even bother. What's up, guys? It's not gonna fly over, you know? We're too far apart. But what if you can design a paper plane that actually makes it? Like make a heavier one so it doesn't get caught by the wind as easily? So, are you ever gonna finish telling me that story? Hmm? The one with the injured bird you found when you were a kid. There's not much to it. You know how it goes. The bird had a broken wing, and I took care of it for a while. The vet took it in afterwards, but... What? But I tried to steal the bird back. You thought you'd take better care of it? Of course not. I knew I shouldn't have. Then why? Why is he the one who nursed it first in the first place? He nursed it and then gave it to the vet? Shouldn't the vet just get it immediately? To fix the broken wing and everything? I guess it was my only friend, I guess. I just didn't want to let it go. His only friend. Whoa, what a lot of sappy saccharine. Dude, this girl. I might give you a handkerchief for a dog or even a cat, but a bird? She's so judgmental. Jeez. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. Like, everything he's trying to be... No wonder men doesn't want to talk to you about feelings. If these get shot and laughed at like this, holy fuck, I would be a shut-in too. What the fuck? Sorry, I know she's a kid, but like, it's really annoying me now. And I was gonna give her some grace, but I think I'm done. I think I'm done with grace. Girl, you need to learn how to speak better to your friends. If not, you're gonna lose them. Everyone I told that story to either thought that or got bored to sleep. Why would either of those be... What are these people around in your life, man? If I was Colin, I would be miserable. Yeah, can't help you there. Haha. But everyone goes into things with their own context, you know? Maybe it's only fair that they didn't care much for it. Maybe the bird was something different to you than it was to them. That is fair. I had a moment where I wasn't so proud of, some years ago. But I was, in a really bad place mentally. I was having a lot of social anxiety, and I was going through something big life-wise at that moment. And my nieces had just gotten like a couple chickens that hatched, or they were incubating. I'm not sure, but they wanted to show me, and I was just not in a good mental space to be show any kind of interest in that, and I just didn't want to, and I got yelled at, not by my nieces, but anyway. I can look back at that and wish I'd done differently, but I know the space I was in. I don't like pretending, right? I don't like pretending like I'm into something when I'm not into it. But that, I think, is almost the only time I wasn't interested in, because I was so broken, like socially, mentally, anxiety-wise, that I just could not think about anything else but the hurt that I was feeling in that moment, the tough time I was in right then. But I don't like, so I can understand sometimes when you don't show interest, but like that, I think, is the only time I can remember I wasn't able to actually care. And outside of that, I've cared so much. I care about the people in my life. I care about so much. And if they care about something, then I want to be there for them, and I want to listen, and I want to take it in. Obviously, I have ADHD, so taking things in isn't always easy, but that's not because I don't care. It's because my attention sucks. But if I really try, and like, so even if, yes, the bird is different, I don't think it's that hard to actually feel their excitement. Like when somebody's excited about something, I get excited because they're excited, because I care about them. So I will say that, like once or twice, like a couple times when you're just not able to take it in, that's fine. I think that's probably human. But I still think about that moment in my past, and I wish I would, but I wouldn't want to pretend, but I wish I could have been excited. Because also people got mad at me, and I was just like, I'm not doing it to be a douche. I just don't want to pretend that I'm like excited for them if I'm just not able to feel. Anyway, I'm not excusing that behavior either, though. I don't know like what was right in there. I just know how I felt then. But anyway, let's move on from that. Or maybe you just sucked at telling that story. See, I hate her. I hate her now. Maybe people sucked at listening. I do that, but like, even I can admit when I can tell when I'm not trying hard enough, and then I just like ask again so they can repeat it if I haven't been paying attention, and then I usually get a grip. But man, I'm also probably not the best at telling stories, but that doesn't mean people shouldn't listen because I'm bad at something. I just wanted them to relate. Exactly! Exactly, I understand. But then again, if people aren't relating, you don't want them to pretend. You want them to actually be excited about it. There was somebody in my life who kind of struggled to be excited or understand why I was excited about something. Well, there still is. There's a lot of people that don't understand this, right? The YouTube aspect of it. But at least they try. And that other person is no longer in my life, so, you know, that's good. Don't want people like that around. But it is hard to relate to every single thing, right? That's fair. But there's a difference between not being able to relate, because there's a lot of things I can't relate to, but I still am excited for them. If they show me excitement, I will feel their passion for it, and that makes me excited, but it doesn't mean I can necessarily relate. But yeah, how did that work out for you? Dude, I just feel so bad for Colin, man. Not every story is meant to be told, you know. You know, I will give her that. It's true. I've been known to share a fair share of my stories when I just could tell afterwards, like, why the fuck did you say that? That was neither the time nor place for this story. So, yes. But he's also a kid who went through a tough time in losing his bird that he really liked, and he was his only friend. And that's different. That's deeper than just a weird story that I tell on a Sunday morning, you know? Some of them are meant to be kept. I don't know, sure, maybe. So how did it end? I think the bird flew off. I think I lost it, but it came back to say goodbye one day. Oh. You think? You can tell the difference. I don't know. I kept on messing up reality with Daydream back then. That's also fair. Guess I was living in my head a little too much. The aloof part of him that Sophia mentioned, right? That changed when they kind of got together, which is an interesting thing. So pretty in the background. Ooh, we made it! See? Faye, shut the fuck up, he can make it. You're getting better at it. He used to daydream about taking off on a big paper plane, you know. Oh my god, I haven't even connected that. Paper planes, and he's becoming a pilot. Did he become a pilot because of her and the paper planes he kept throwing over? Or was he always interested in it? We'd fly all over the world, seeing all kinds of sights. Are you sure you want to travel with this gal? She doesn't seem the nicest. She's listening to him telling his stories, though. But she's being mean about it, sort of. You could say she's being like a little bit of a harsh truth. Maybe she's just way honest. There are people who are very honest, kinda, in the way they talk, but they don't actually mean those things. But I think it's kind of different. And I could just fly across from balcony to balcony. Also, I'm gonna stop trying to relate. I want to listen to this story. I don't want to listen to me talk. Well, that's dumb. You can't fly on paper planes, silly. No, duh. I mean, if you really want to fly so bad, why don't you go and become a pilot? Heh. You haven't thought about it much, have you? Wait, you're serious? Yeah, why not? What do you mean, why not? One doesn't simply just go and become a pilot. One doesn't simply throw a ring into Mordor either, but you know, it was possible, so. Why doesn't one? Because how? Well, that's what you need to figure out, buddy. Well, planes take off from airports, right? Doesn't hurt to find one and ask. That's... If only it could be that simple. Nothing in life is simple. Unless... Nah. Not even if you grow up in luxury, I don't think things are simple. You just have different kind of problems. It's what I think. At least that's what it seems like. But, life is always difficult in some ways. And I think if it wasn't a little bit difficult, it would be boring. So, if you just let it be, maybe it could. Uh-oh. Also, if she grows up with, like, parents who are mean, she would become mean as well. So maybe I'll give her some grace back. Just maybe. I should go, Colin. I know. This was a kind of nice moment, though. Hey. I'm gonna look for that airport tomorrow. I really like the background here. I love the blue and the moon and the stars. Flying. Well, the friendly girl friendly. Sometimes friendly, you should say. Girl next door would be one way to get inspired to fly, I guess. Remembering all these late night conversations all while on his dying bed? I mean, you're going into his memory. What else are you? And also, isn't that what you do though? Maybe when you get older, you think about your younger years. I think about my younger years sometimes, you know, going through memories. It's nice. It's remembering where you came from and where you are now. Wow, it seems like he ran into a poster sale. Or puberty. I wonder if his room changes at all. They did say posters, but I am so bad with environment changes. I mean, if you really want to fly so bad, Faye said, why didn't you go and become a pilot? This green book from the shelf is just a journal? Seems legit. Maybe we can one day read it. Poster of a horror movie. Huh, didn't think he had it in him. With a balcony room like this, his parents sure are confident in his sleepwalkinglessness. Poster of a tropical island surrounded by a lagoon and barrier reef. That looks familiar. It's the same place as the painting hanging over his bed in his elderly days. Oh right, I also saw this exact picture in the attic earlier. For a teenager, he sure had some old-fashioned taste in posters. Well, this was a long time ago, though, to be fair. The Rudog plush toy sits in the bookcase. Can we leave this place? Locked. Assorted VHS tapes consisting of sci-fi classics and horror movies. It's a good combo. Prepare. Alright, what are we doing? Can I just... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, and... I can't move this over here, right. But I can move it up there. Is that enough? Sure is. The puzzles are much easier than last time. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, really. I like... Dude, I can't believe I'm saying this, actually. I like puzzles. Like, decently made puzzles that are a little bit tricky, but you were actually able to get there. I used to hate puzzles. What's happened to me? That's crazy. Oh, we're back here. Wow, we're catching up. Well, so much for the cliffhanger of whether he became a pilot, eh? More like cliffhanger. They're so funny. Oakland Center, Cactus 135, cruising flight level 390. Isn't the Cactus 135 the one he had for this last? Cactus 135, Oakland Center, altimeter setting 3007. See ya. Altimeter 3007, Cactus 135, out. Captain Ernst. See, Greenhorn, you gotta play by the rules and use them proper radio words. Every single time. Even when you're not on the radio at home to your wife. But the chief instructor said, "Do I look like the chief instructor? Is her face also endowed with this award-winning mustache?" No, certainly not. Don't think I'll be going easy on you just because this is your first flight with the company. He also messed with the other guy. That was his first time. I think it's funny. As my first officer, there's only two things I ever want to hear from you. Yes, Captain. There, yes, Captain, and landing gear down. That's funny, sir. Do I look funny to you? No, you don't, sir. What did I just say about the only two things I expect to hear from you? Yes, Captain. So I do look funny to you. Landing your down. Touche. Son of a gun, they send me all the brainless pretty ones. But at least I'm pretty. This can't be serious. Well, you know how memories get exaggerated sometimes. I hope. Captain Ernst. Okay. Yes, Captain. I had one request to not send me a gourd. And what do? They send me a gourd. What is a gourd in this scenario? Is he still keeping journals in this thing? It's just some sort of a pre-flight checklist glued on there. Okay. Well, how was the first day? Is Captain Ernst always like that? I barely did a thing but sit there. Heh, yeah. You should probably get used to that for a while. Forget about him, though. You got any plans for the night? The other flight attendants and I were thinking of taking you out for some drinks to celebrate. Aw, that's nice. Oh, tell him thanks, but I better head straight back home. My wife's just about halfway into her first trimester. I'm away for long enough as it is. Aw, that's true. But halfway into her first trimester, as his wife, I would like for him to connect to the people he's working with, though. To be honest, it's really nice of them to go out together. I know he's away a long time, and but like it's his first flight. He should celebrate after. Wow, double congrats! Got a name picked yet? Yeah, we're thinking Asher. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, here's the memento. Prepare. Oh. What are you? What's the point of that? I don't know. Like it can move wherever? Oh, this is when he's going to check the pilot stuff. Did he go alone? How old is he? Go on, ask him. Excuse me? Are you an airline pilot? It's a small how do you say that again? Municipal airport, kid. You won't find any airlines here. I'm a charter pilot. You looking to charter a plane? I'm looking to learn to fly. Can you teach me? Looking for an early start, huh? Sounds like I want to talk to the flight school instead. Make a turn up ahead and follow the hall. They'll deal with you at dispatch. See? I told you it's worth a try. The pling is in the background. So nice. Make a turn. Okay. Alright, let's follow. Guess we just go here. Hey, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to become a pilot. Oh, that's simple. You get an instructor and you train. I'm actually working on my own license. Halfway done, in fact. Isn't it expensive to train? Yeah, but that's why I'm working here part-time. Pays not much, but the discounts on the training flights help. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Painting of a flying single-engine plane. This was the painting hanging in Colin's attic in the present day. Really now? I guess we go left first. I don't see see anything to interact with, okay. Wait, should we talk to the kid again? But he knows something about it. Okay. Alright, let's talk to dispatch folk. Ah, give me my fix, you stupid thing. Why do I never learn? Oh. Did they draw that? What in the world is that? Just leaving something for the class. Maybe the head should have been smaller for aerodynamics' sake. Who cares? It's got extra propulsion coming out its butt. True, that makes up for it. Poster of the control panel of a small aircraft. Oh, it's so nice. This game is so nice. Can probably not go outside here, huh? 3. Ready to go, sir. I got here early, got the weight and balance calculated, and the logbooks all checked. 2 words, low clouds. Yep, and you're cancelled for the day. Okay. There are airplanes outside. I bet this is where they dispatch them. Yeah. We do offer flight training, and you do meet the requirements, but it's costly. Is he not too young? Like, how old is he? I thought he was like 12 or something. Kathleen. Is there any other way at all? Well, that's not up to me to say, but why don't you check with the owner? He's on break right now, and I'll let him know you're coming. The owner of the entire airport? Yep, it's his family-owned airport. His office is at the other side of the hall. Did you hear that? It's family-owned. What does that mean? It means that it's owned by a family, duh. And also that it's probably mafia. Mafia? Dude, don't believe everything she says. What mafia? And I'm behind you, you know? Yeah, just like in The Godfather. Let's go visit. What? Silly kids. Hey, you might want to tell your folks that there's a broken ceiling coming in about 1500. Huh? Sounds like someone's getting rescheduled. You gotta be kidding me. So, you're the kid they told me about. It's the mafia. Look, sir, I don't want any trouble. Of course you don't, son. There's word out on the street that you want to become a pilot. Yes, sir. But you have no experience. Of course not. You can't get experience before you... What? No, sir. No background. No. And you have no money. I don't, sir. Yet you come here on the day of my own daughter's flight exam to request my hospitality, to make use of my facility without an offer. Do you disrespect me in my family's airport? Psst, tell me if you got strong arms and can help out around the airport. I got reasonably strong arms. Oh, are you saying you're up for work? Yes, you are. Yeah, I am. Interesting proposal. It's true. There have been a few positions opening up recently. Perhaps we could use a hand. Very well, your offer is one I won't refuse. Another amaretto sour, Ricardo, and hold the amaretto. Just a bunch of people in his office. Kid, you work for me now. And with the earnings, you shall pay for your training, one flight at a time. Quick, thank him and step back. Thank you for your kindness, sir. See? You did it! Wait a minute. All that's happened is just that I applied for a job. Shh, you're practically the underboss now. So, assuming exaggeration of memories. Is this like racist to Italians? I can't tell. Italian isn't a race, Neil. But he does seem to have a tendency for getting creative with his memories. Hey, maybe that's just what he gets for watching that movie when he's 8. Anyhow, let's see if the Dawn has anything for us. Okay, I can't. Oh, okay. Without the amaretto. Oh, that's the memento? Okay. Oh. I think the cap broke. I think so too. Okay, should we check what they're up to outside before we use the memento? Or did they just leave? Interesting. That you can interact with it, but you can't. We already checked that out, so I don't wanna check that again. Sorry. Oh. It's a lot of... a lot of them. Oh, oops. Let's do there. Amaretto sour without the sour. That's before the kid, or pregnancy probably. Finally, some tropical air. Ooh. Okay, so they've been together. Okay, can we see it? Okay, you can't move it. They've been together like half his life. Is there gonna be a point? But didn't we go when weren't we at like the second section with the kid? When he went to the flight school? Because that can't have been the section before this, the third section here. So we're switching, like, strangely. Amaretto sour, hold the amaretto. Thanks, just the way I like it. And for you, lady, your amaretto sour, hold the sour. Why, thank you, I didn't know you guys make this. Are you gonna be able to handle the lemon juice? It's an old favorite. We're actually here. You've wanted to visit for a long time now, haven't you? So they've been together for a long time before this, okay. Is everything you dreamed... Is it everything you dreamed it would be? Well... But you got expectations? But yes, it's still beautiful. Yeah, expecting something can be, if you expect too much, it's hard to match it. How about you, though? You know, spending half our savings on a delayed honeymoon and all that. Hey, now's not the time to think like that. We'll bounce back up. I got quite a few gigs waiting when we get back. Don't you make a lot as a... Well, he hasn't started... That's right, because that's the memory after this when he started piloting. Dang, it took him a long time to get to the pilot part, huh? Not to mention your new job, Mr. Airline Pilot. Don't jinx it. It might still be a while until I start with the company. Besides, the pay's not gonna be good for a while. Hey, as long as you get to wear the cool shades. Talked with Maria last week. We got the flexible hours arranged. So we're ready, huh? Yeah. As ready as we're gonna be. You know, this might be the last trip like this we'll have in a long time. make the little bastard pay for all the vacations we missed one day. So, okay, so she is pregnant. They know about it. In the meantime, all the more reason to enjoy the rest of it. Here's to the rest of... Well, isn't amaretto alcohol, though? Yeah, here's... Oh. Oopsies. Shit. Smooth fella. Sloppy start. Okay, mementos there. Small and inhabited aquarium. Well, that seems redundant. Kinda does, though. It's the beach. That's nice. Come on, Colin, the water's not that cold. It's interesting if it's not that, like he's roasting marshmallows. Those marshmallows are totally gonna get overcooked. Overcooked? Is there such a thing as overcooked? I know it's burnt, but they're getting burnt any moment now. Any moment. Move along. Come on, Colin. The water's not that cold. Are they burnt yet? Any moment now. No orb from that. Or did we get an orb from that? Fia, you still awake? She's taking up the whole bed. Told you lemon juice is the way to go. What's that? Is it the painting? A faded painting of Bora Bora. Well, she sure isn't much of a graceful sleeper. Or any of us. I also didn't get a... I think there's still some stuff in here we haven't checked. Okay, if you say so. Blank piece of paper. Looks like he's about to lay down some rhymes. Okay, now we can leave that. Anything down and to the right? We're missing something from the from this moment then? The object's frozen, it's not gonna get burnt by itself. We're missing one, but I don't know where that one is. Can't go over there. Can't really go further out into the water either. Wait, was there something to the left over here? There wasn't, right? Oh, maybe. No. Can't really go here. Is there anything else we missed in here then? Oh, the hibiscus. That hibiscus. This is more of a suitable place for that kind of flower. Yeah. Not enough. Yay, backtracking. At least there's a beach. I mean, I'm not that much of a beach person, actually. I'm more of a forest and mountains kind of person. But it's not that beaches aren't nice. Okay, so these cannot cross? But there's a weird... Oh, you can turn this. I see. Oh, but I can't move that. Okay, it can only go that way or that way. Okay. Nice. Activate. Where are we going next? Okay. Alright, yeah, we are here. But he does look a little bit older. Even though it's in the second one. Hey, your shift's just about to start at the shop. Okay, I'm almost done here. The fact you're just lying on top of a plane. Did you even get your homework done yet? What do when there are no customers? Sneaky, I like it. Did you get yours done? Heh, good one. Wonder what's gonna happen to make them not see each other anymore. Psst, the new kid they hired is really quiet. Yeah, but at least he gets the work done. Doesn't he have a scheduled flight this afternoon? Yeah, but we're a plane short because someone snagged a blown tire. Unless someone gets cancelled, I don't think he'll get to fly. Does he even have an instructor yet? Beats me. Hey, I think they're talking about you. I know. Shh. The one tile keeps sweeping must be super clean. True. It's so tiny and the others are so much bigger. A blurred entry about working at the airport and Faye falling asleep on the wing of the plane. There are also some random class notes. Read? Yeah. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not here to learn how to fly a plane. Oh, they kept... Dude, I was like thinking about the drawing, but I didn't notice it was in the air. I just saw the changes outside. And that's how equilibrium is achieved through the 4 forces of flight. Any questions? Why does the plane have a cat's head? I don't know. It was on there when I got here, so I just rode over it. Nice. Is Barry gonna get anything? Every single time. You need some Kamehameha, dude. Here, let me get that for you. You just gotta unhook it from the inside and... Dang. Wow, that is some crazy maneuvering, kid. I've been here for years and I can never figure that thing out. You must have like some kind of magical vending power. I only know because I have to clean it, so... Nice. Wait, are we gonna say anything else? Okay, no. Okay, here's $24 and change. Wow, that's a lot of pennies. It's okay. I have all day. Dude, the fact that Faye's just with him when he's working, though, is not a little bit strange. Hurry up and count the pennies, kid. You're holding up the line. Yeah, I would be so bored too. Just like that, huh? Guess everyone has their reason to start flying. And what about you? Well, just between you and me, flight instructing isn't my real passion. In fact, before I came here to teach, I was an acrobatic skywriting pilot. Wow, like making stuff appear in the sky with plane trails? Yep, I was darn good too. But then I got fired. Why? Total discrimination, I tell ya. It was all cause they found out I'm an illiterate who dropped out of school. Did they care that I was the most skillful pilot in the fleet? No. But just cause I don't read good, they dropped me like a hot potato. It riles me up just thinking about it. Yeah, that really doesn't sound fair. Well, maybe if I need your service one day, I'll be able to hire you. Thanks, kid. Man, first you give me my soda, then you vow to give me my life meaning again. I see that I'm gonna have to flight instruct the hell out of you. That went well. She sure makes herself at home. We might be in a bit of a rut. There's still a memory link missing, and the readings indicate we've activated everything in the area. Maybe we could stimulate his memory somehow. Hopefully. Let's keep our eyes open. Okay. I'll keep my eyes open. Let's go back here first. Oh, did you feel that? What? I don't know, some kind of a breeze. I saw it and I didn't feel it. Back out. Huh, this wasn't open earlier. Did you do that? If I did, you would know. I've been literally right behind you. In fact, I don't even know why I'm just following you in a constant manner. Well, I'm following you sometimes too. It would be purple. Oh. Oh, this is different. What the heck is this? I don't know. But it seems like this may be our ticket out of this memory. So what, we need a way to continue and this place just magically opens itself up? In the most unsettling way, no less? I'm not sure what's going on with this place either, but there's only one way to go now. Come on, we gotta jump. Oh, hey, no, I can't even look down. It's the only way to find out, Neil. Okay, I'm jumping in 3, 2... Quit pushing me off ledges, Ava. That wasn't her. What? I didn't push you. The fuck you didn't. She didn't. I saw it. It was a ghosty thingy. I don't know how it did that though. Whoa. Hey, you hanging on all right? What is even going on and why is this happening? Wait, Tony or Ham down? I think I see them inside. What is even going on and why is this happening? You're doing just fine. We're not gonna die. Now, do you have the runway in sight? I think so. Okay, fly the approach and don't forget the cockpit check. Mixture, full rich, primer. Why is she just with him all the time? Do you think she's like not even real? She's some kind of imaginary friend? 0 Yankee Romeo, clear to land, runway 21. 0 Yankee Romeo. We're too high, get some flaps in there. Speed, lower the nose. Alright, I have control. Oh, thank God. Hold on, looks like we're gonna land. Hey, you all good? No, Ava, I'm not all good. In fact, I'm dead. Get the fuck up. Alright. Is it normal to feel kind of dizzy? Don't worry, you'll get past it in time. You know what? Here, take my hat. Ah, you remind me of back when I was a young lad. As in back then, I also knew someone else who was nervous like you. Hey, you look pretty cool in that. Thank you for the actual compliment. This was nothing compared to the acrobatic skywriting flights I've done, I tell ya. One day I'm gonna get back to that. Alright. Okay. Bam! Right to the noggin. Another headshot, Ava. No scope. Booyah! Give him the concussion. You're lucky I programmed my head to be hard as a rock. Sure plan ahead. That's a lot of a lot. Oh, because I moved. I see. Sophia, will you marry me? Spelling mistake. Oh, damn it, Barry. Well, he did warn him. Misspelled proposal. But like, are these things you regret? So this is kind of what makes it funny. These are like special moments. If everything goes perfect in life, is that... I don't know. So that's why I got fired. Yeah, didn't you know? Okay, I guess we just do this. Okay. Can't move that. Right. Right. Wait, if I move that, does that mean I can't use this anymore? Maybe? gonna do that anyway, so... Ah, that was all. Seriously? Only one single orb for the memory of his proposal? Hey, at least he remembered it. I guess. We're getting... Oh, now we're talking. Now they really grew up. Man, how are you able to pilot an airplane but not drive a car? Priorities, thanks to you. Come on, we're gonna be late. Dude, I love her design though. She's so cute. She's sure getting lots of screen time compared to his wife at his proposal. There's something about her that really bothers me. Yeah, right? Oh, don't take it so personally. It's not like Colin's your husband. That's not what... Yeah, there's something strange about this. Ugh, never mind. They did say he was making up things, right? With the bird. I just feel like she's made up. But, I don't know. Hey, actually, but how would he do that, right? What's the matter? You know, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. It's your first rehearsal with them, right? You're nervous enough as it is. Hey, I'm not nervous. And even if I, were... Well, you being there would help. I guess, but... Can't always hang around, you know? It's time to grow up. And he's probably gonna meet Sophia in there, is what I'm thinking. Besides, you'll be able to concentrate better without me hanging about. Cause it doesn't make sense that he would be at his job all day. Right? And he did say he didn't have any friends, like he was lonely. Created this second person to have a friend. And then there's the fact that I was also thinking about when she was at the balcony and the people walked out. I'm wondering the reason she disappeared is because they're not actually her parents. They're just people who live there and she's not real. So when they come out, it kind of ruins the imagination. Because they would have to interact with her, and since they don't, she doesn't feel as real, so she would have to go. I remember how you always used to tell me about your day after school. Why don't you go on ahead and you can tell me all about it after the rehearsal? And maybe... No, well, I'm thinking about all the interactions they've had. He's alone a lot of the times with her. And when they are with other people, he's not really interacting with her, or she's whispering in his ear? Maybe. I don't know. You can tell me all about it after the rehearsal. Okay, then it's decided. It'll be fine. Yeah, and she's jumping into bushes. Wow, what a wacky gal. But I'm just curious how he's... Well, if he did convince himself to have an imaginary friend, it would seem real to him, I suppose. So they would see it. But I wish I'd paid more attention to that now. And then when he meets Sophia, he doesn't kind of need her anymore. Welcome, you're one of the newcomers, right? The rehearsal's gonna start in a bit. You should go warm up in the practice hall first. Hey, get that horn off the couch before it gets drool on it. Oh, relax. There's already drool everywhere. Get that horn off the couch before it gets drool. Okay. Don't like this music here. Hey, the rehearsal's about to start. Chop chop. Couple of blank pages. Memento detected. Yeah, this is same place with his wife. Is this the right place? I think he is. Ugh, I can't believe I'm late. Was that Sophia? I guess so. Meeting Sophia. They're playing. Okay, stop everything. Something was off around bar 36 from somewhere on my right side. By someone in the cello section. Someone sitting in the second row toward the front. Colin, is it? I think you were rushing a bit. Better watch that. I will. Alright, let's back up from bar 35. Right into the solo. Ready? Everyone looks cooler with a metaphorical spotlight. Right. Well, at least things work out. Things kinda worked out, you mean? Or we wouldn't be here. For an amateur cellist, he sure had balls to ask out the concert pianist. He's not the military, Neil. Are we sure he asked her out? The sheet music appears to only have cello and piano parts. I'm gonna check her again in case there's more dialogue. Our guy sure is dramatic with his memories. Okay. Sure is. But then if she Faye is imaginary, he's kind of had a sad upbringing, like with no friends. I think his parents would have... Well, the parents barely played a part. I don't know, what if his pilot stuff was also just made up? He was way too young to be learning that, right? I don't know. There's something weird about all of this. Wait. Oh. That's interesting. Can't really get them in a row here, huh? Oh, not enough for once? Okay. Right, you jump over there. Right. Just do that. And then get you up here? Oh, is it because it's not relevant? I don't know. Oh, that was it. Noise. Alright, I'm done with mine. Me too. Let's see what you... What is that? My best effort. Going on dates already? He sure moves fast. Well, we're still skipping around. Sometimes probably past. It sure has. God, I think I might have to end here. I wasn't really, This episode went by so fast for me. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm right in that she's imaginary, but I could obviously be wrong. There's something else here, though, I think. It's the whole fact of the regrets. What does he actually want us to change? I'm not seeing it. And also, Sophia said he's been present. Like, he's not as aloof anymore and he's, like, present. Is that because he did make up his life until then? And then meeting her, he's kind of growing up or putting away his imaginary? I don't know if that's what it means, but it's certainly interesting. This whole story is interesting. We only probably have 2 more episodes, unless I've been talking so much that we have more, but I think this is supposed to be like a 5-6 hour game, so I wonder what we're left with. I'm excited to see the end of this. I hope you are too, but we're gonna leave this one here, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.